Coming up on episode 3 here of our challenge campaign, we have Volkmar the Grim here. This is Volkmar's crusade, right? His grand crusade into Sylvania. We know this from the end times as a pretty pivotal moment. You know, Manfred von Karstein said, yo, I'm done with being a portion of the Empire. And it was more like a portion of the Empire, like in name rather than actuality, but still, it is what it is. So, what's actually happened so far in the campaign, we have captured and taken out all of these secessionists. As you can see, this thing kind of going through slowly as it goes through each and every turn. I think we're on turn 12, and you can see our land grabs here and here as we expand outward. Now, we've had some pretty interesting kind of forays in this little campaign. Now, we have captured all of the Empire. It'll get there soon. And put the secessionists to heal. Now, interestingly enough, Marienburg, rather than just kind of getting completely destroyed by Bretonnia, has taken out Artois and has now pushed into Bretonnia. Bretonnia only has one of its settlements left. So I don't know if Marienburg's like poised to become this gigantic, power in the West, but I'm not stoked on that as we begin to move closer to our grand invasion of Sylvania. Now that we've secured the Empire, or Altdorf as it is, we can start to expand eastward and southward into the rest of Sylvania. So let's have that get going here today. We'll let this thing kind of finish up. Last 2 turns on the little record keeper here, and we'll jump balls deep. Now remember, with this campaign, we are not allowed to use any other troops other than state troops. That you guys have agreed that includes Empire captains. Wizards of Light only, warrior priests. We're gonna move away from using arch-lectors. Maybe we'll use arch-lectors, but arch-lectors, then Volkmar the Grim, and then flagellants. That's really what the actual Crusader army was comprised of. I'll also allow the Knightly Order of the Blazing Sun, because even though it is a Templar order of Meridia or Myrmidia, that's it. And not Sigmar, it's still a Templar order, so I'll allow it. And we also are allowing the Luminarch in its different variation forms. So we've just finished our little quest battle over here. We have Richter Sadao, oh, and Witch Hunters. Witch Hunters are definitely allowed. I mean, this is a holy crusade. We need witch hunters to fight the witch, the heretic. So let's get him. I think we actually just ended at the very end of turn 12. Who hasn't moved? Ian Nieder, you're going to be pivotal. We'll actually probably withdraw Richter from this army and put you in there. My power is theirs. Yes, indeed. And the volume down on the game a little bit so you can actually hear my beautiful voice. Beautiful, terrible voice. Now, let's see here. We made some room in the army for some crossbowmen, for some other stuff. I think we're all good. Let's take a look at the... Yeah, one thing that we noticed is that we didn't have... Aha! Tax the province. That was not done. I'm surprised that it didn't save. Yeah, so like I said, Marienburg has moved over into Isoro. Alright, we'll end that turn. So, a lot of you guys asked me to edit out the end turn portion. I shan't do that because I actually talk sometimes, or I'm in the middle of a point that I can continue during the end time, or during the end turn portion. But our next challenge campaign will probably be Alarielle as the evil queen. We'll have her in as Ulthuan, taking over Ulthuan through force, not through diplomacy, and have her allying with as many Dark Elves as she can, which will be very, very tedious because we'll have to use intrigue and court to do that, and we'll have to destroy Marathi's faction, or else we'll just deal endlessly with Blood Knights, or what's it called? Yeah, Murder Knights. Okay, it's so funny. We went from like every turn going like, oh god, how are we gonna make it, to like, hey, got plenty of money. Now, isn't I believe we've got, yeah, so Altdorf has got a ton of shit. We got Castle Reichgard, Altdorf Conclave of Battle Wizards, College of Magic, and the Imperial Palace. But I thought we also had... No, I guess I was wrong. I usually like to make, like, Helmgart as, like a not like a Helm's Deep, but like a Peak Pass type thing. Like, I'll play some defense here in case anyone decides to attack this lovely town. Died right there. And honestly, I might just do a Weaving House here. Yeah. We got a Clothier here. Grunberg, where's Grunberg? Grunberg's over here. We've already got one paved road, so that's kind of huge. It helps us out moving around through our own territory. 3 turns we'll be able to really pop off here. In 3 turns, we're basically going to be able to push the entirety of the Righteous Hammer. Now, Victor Sadao can actually start scouting out towards Sylvania. But in 3 turns, we get to do this. So Altdorf will raise to a level 3 building, in which case we can produce, boom, the Shrine of Sigma. And then produce from there Flagellants and Warrior Priests, just going hog wild throughout the nation. Let us build, since we need money, let's just build a Weaving House. Look at some diplomacy options here. Oh, I see that quite a few people do like us indeed, but Kislev will be just an elusive cunt.
Come then. Only Sigmar's god Ulrich can judge it worthy or no.
That's a weird saying. Only Sigmar's god, Ulrich, can judge it worthy or no. Sigmar is a god. Ulrich is a god. They are 2 gods in the same pantheon. So Sigmar's god, so it would be the Empire's god, or the Imperial god, or the Human's god, or know your fucking lore, Marienburg. Gosh, big idiot. Paravan, I'm not really too worried about Paravan swinging up from the north. How about Rorik? Oh, come on. Where's the grand treaty between dwarves and humans that existed so long ago? Important lore note, I guess you could say. The majority of the human language is actually derived primarily from the dwarf language in the game.
These lands are ours by the right granted from the Lady of the Lake. What do you want?
Man, that might affect my chances later. That was about. I thought they worried about them fighting me. Oh, Ostland are just getting torn up by Ostermark, aren't they? Ostland and Ostermark. Yeah, no, Ostermark is getting firmly put down by Ostland. But I don't think Ostland likes me too much.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
Deliver your missive and then get from my presence.
How's about you shave your mustache and shave your head? Your eyebrows too. Okay. We've done enough diplomacy for today, and honestly, that'll just kind of put an end to that turn. Move forward here. So this is going to be pretty interesting, because we pretty much have to secure military access through all the nations that don't already have it with us, and just start marching. The objective of this campaign, of this challenge campaign, is not to... Oh, good. Peace negotiated between Bretonnia and Marienburg. For some reason, that kind of eases me. I feel like there's going to just be less conflict. The point of this is not to conquer our way to Sylvania, all which would be fun, but our point is to make our way to Sylvania and take it over completely, just put an end to the von Karsteins. And I'll actually... I mean, when I say put an end, I don't think we should capture Sylvania. Maybe we should just destroy it all. I mean, that kind of fits in line with a fucking raid a region belonging to any of the following enemies of Tabakland. Ostermark. Yeah, well, that's a little too far away from me. So, wow. Oh, crap. So we got some Black Venom Beastman tribe over there. Right? Oh, no, it's Greenskins. Doesn't have the little pointy things on it. So, Schwarzhofen, Tempelhof, Fort Oberseith. The Moot has been taken. Oh, damn. Oh, Aberheim is already dealing with plenty of aggression here. Oh, dude, we might have this. We might have some conflict quicker than we thought.
Onwards.
Just kind of keep
For now.
moving east, scout out the land. You know, oh man, Waldenhorf, Eschen. The nice thing too is at the same time we're kind of bringing back the public order of our entire nation here, which is good. Get that farm. Get that farm. Do that farm. And we're gonna need leadership a whole ton. We need more buildings that produce research capabilities. When is our next one? Okay. Gonna see how this plays out, right? These kind of early turns can either be super like in-depth and crazy, or very kind of slow and don't fuck up your moves, or else you just screwed up the rest of the end game. All right. Hopefully the volume. I'm looking at I'm watching the volume levels as we do this, and it should sound a little bit better. I've been having a little problem with that lately, so hopefully that kind of fixes itself. What about
Sigma's will. Approach as friend and make your offer.
I think once I get a little bit better of a power rating,
Approach as friend,
I'd actually
make
be able
your
to.
offer. I don't agree.
Oh, well, you know what? You just go to hell. You have one eye, dude. How reliable are you as a human
Approach
being?
as friend and make... What? It is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Isn't it though, Eben von Leibowitz? Leibowitz.
Kislev.
Okay. Ah. Archlector? That's where I want you to be. You tell our public order and untainted. Yes, yes. It's too fitting. Although I do lose 5% income. Uh-oh. Well. We'll deal with that. But it's too fitting not to do that. In due time, we'll try and grab that guy too, but... End our turn. Should have 2 or 3 of these out this week. Some head-to-head campaign stuff with Turn coming out as well. Some lore video I got planned is another 40k video here soon. Not right like this week, but should be coming out in the next week or two. We'll either be doing Lehman Russ or Conrad Kurz. I have to decide, you know. It is like a spooky, scary month, so I feel like maybe doing a Chaos Primarch might be a little bit better. But we'll have that in order. If you have any suggestions, please by all means let me know. But we'll be doing some more streams of the Warpstone Cup. We'll do some streams of Pillars of Eternity. Hope you guys kind of enjoyed that. If you didn't catch that stream, it is up on the channel too. Oh fuck, Averland has been destroyed.
Now, forward.
Wow, dude.
Yes.
So Averland is completely knocked out. Fiefeldorf. We have to deal with this ravening horde of orcs on the way over here to these vampires, which is just so fitting. I love it. Okay. Oh, the Jade Griffin. That's just so damn strong. Oh man, hero recruit rank for warrior priests +5. Woo. We gonna need that. Also, this is going to be pretty huge when we push into the remainder of the, or the bigger portion of the vampire lands. But let's get this. Get these battle pairs activated because they're going to be huge too for us. Well, the War Eternal is going to be so strong too. Actually, we're not going to be jumping into a ton of combat just yet. Might as well buff up our state troops a little bit and get War Eternal with our flatulence. them much.
By the Heldenhammer.
By the Heldenhammer, indeed. You shall soon have a nice, pretty warhorse.
Tools of judgment ready.
Who else has got skill points? Oh, training for sure. Good, Hennig. I want like a non-aggression pack with Marienburg ASAP.
All right. It is good
Isn't that-
to see
yes,
fellow
good.
sons of the Empire
Yes.
this day. Right.
Yes! Boost that economy!
Approach and make your offer.
Has anyone ever been able to like fully ally and trade with Kislev? They just seem such like assholes.
You dare.
The
You
lady
dare.
grants safe passage in these lands.
Agreed.
I'll take every little bit I can get.
The Empire. Who calls?
Austin, you're gonna have to grow up, dude.
Kislev.
Although, in all honesty, you do have quite a bit of strength there. So I think in another turn we'll be able to kind of pop off a little bit here. We'll wait. We will wait to make that cloth here. Because next turn I want to have enough to make the Church of Sigmar, or Altar of Sigmar. We have the Jade Griffin, which is nice. Or maybe no, next turn we're going to get the quest to get the Jade Griffin, which is good. Because I want that to get my Warrior Priest just fat, just level 5, right out the gate, frothing at the mouth, just bald-headed, slamming it into things. Helmut Feuerbach came out of stance. March. Okay. Vampire, or war declared between the Vampire Cards and Kara Kadrin. Ooh, the Slayers moved down from the mountains. Or worse yet, the vampires move into the mountains, which would just be a really awesome scenario. If, like, we push through all of Sylvania and find out that they just had, like, a hold fast deep into the mountains, we had to, like, trudge through that. Oh, I'm so down. Have any three of the following... Okay, cool. Shatter Souls, Flagellants. We need one more unit of Flagellants.
Volkmar the Grim.
Okay, so let us get the Shrine of Sigma. Upgrade the rest of this stuff, especially that. Although the only thing we can, I mean, handgunners are still kind of state troops. And great swords are too. I think it'll tell us in here that they're state troops. I don't use regiments great swords garrison the castles of electric counts. From the Lord's Honor Guard on state occasions. Less I'd say state troops. In the actual codex, army book, it'll say state troops, and it's got like, that's usually all the troop choices, and I can't remember if those are elites or not. If memory serves me correct, they are elite.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
Actually, I'm gonna knock one of these dudes out. Got quite a bit of experience, but I'd rather get one more. We'll get them in the next turn. Say one more unit of crossbowmen. Okay, so let's take a look for. Oh shit, man! Look at this guy. 39% chance. Dude, Melissa Rotep's kind of hot. Not gonna lie, dude. Melissa.
I trust no man.
Largug Beard Taker. Dude, he's coming for me. He's definitely coming for me.
What?
Okay, so this is a lot of... Is this Vampiric Corruption? Starting to get there. Yeah, 53%. Man, this is wild, man. Okay, we can try to do Assassinate. The 61% negative, a 4% chance to wound myself. No, we'll save the money, but we'll push back a little bit.
March.
End our turn there. So things are getting pretty dicey. Things are getting pretty crazy already. I mean, I don't know if we're going to have a fight this turn or not, but... Ooh, war declared between Paravon and the Beastmen. We have to get a military access here. And hopefully, actually, war declared between Marienburg, huh?
Many call me Emperor.
Hey, bros. What I'd actually like to do is push into Averheim, maybe, and take Averheim. Lucien and Bastogne. Marienburg and Bastogne. And then Nordland and Inland all against Marienburg. Hopefully there's just a massive cockfight there in the western portion of the old world, right? Something that I don't have to deal with. Okay. We're at positive morale, which is good. Let's do this.
Sigmar has heard my prayer.
Has he, though? What we'll do next is, I guess we'll wait until we get to 4,000, and we'll make this. Get some better research that do blacksmith. State issue weapons, so good weapon strength bonuses for everything. Not something I care about. Armor, plus in armor for infantry units, excluding great swords, which I could be down with. Good. Is great swords, halberds, lances. Next card. So, the research bonuses are not great, but the big thing about that is, take a look at this. It does allow me for increased rank, so anything that I could pump out with this, it'll have a silver chevron on it. Kind of nice. At least for state troops. But I don't need anything else on that. Well, Knights of the Blazing Sun I do need. But I'll have to make them at Tulbuckland. Because I believe you can't actually make them outside of that place. See them on here. You need the Grand Order building for it. Oh, no! Damn, there's not one that reduces construction costs. That'd be pretty huge. Okay.
Show me the accused.
Kind of continuing to
Pick up the pace.
survey the land here.
Moving off.
We're getting to the point where we almost can sustain a second army, which is nice. Not quite there. The income here a lot. Yeah, screw it.
The instrument of Sigmar's will.
We'll slowly, like, swap out swordsmen for more flagellants. Ah, Sterling and the von Karstein make a little bit of treaty, huh? Interesting. Yes.
I am Karl Franz. Many call me
What,
Emperor.
Boris? No, Boris. You have one eye and you smell like broccoli. Hopefully we do get a fight here in this episode here for you guys, if not the very end. I am wary of what shall happen indeed. One over here though, at Telbuckland, that's kind of a little scary.
Sigmar grant me strength.
In neater.
Grand
You bro
field
bros. Get that Shem's Burning Gauge, you 4. Okay.
Is it time? Hunt them out.
See all that action. Stirland went off.
March on the witches.
And Stirland is like corrupt. Like this whole land is fucked, man. 57%? Dude. The moot has poisoned it indeed. 57 there, so 6% here. We might make Fieldorf a little like base of operations if we kind of move south and into it. Can you be bros and give me that military
It
access?
is good to see fellow sons of the Empire this day.
Yes, indeed. Now. Still low, huh?
Who calls?
Like how there's like no likelihood with a human player, right? Like, hey, did you want a defensive alliance and I'll give you 300 gold? Like, yeah, sure. You do it versus like the AI. They're like, no, absolutely not. This does not have my consent.
Yes? Surely an agreement will be.
Well, you can go fuck yourself. Don't call me Shirley. Okay, they'll give us some more too. Let's actually do.
Blessings of Sigmar upon you.
We need one more turn. Here, one more turn in Grunberg. And then we can make Flagellant. This. Let's actually go so far as to reduce one of these two. And then with lower XP. I'm looking right here at this little XP bar. For those of you guys who don't know, trying to see which one has got higher IP. It's closer to an X chevron. And these guys are definitely not. How much are... There's a recruitment cost one, isn't it? Yeah. That will do. I'm thinking maybe we get in 2 units of Flagellant. What's their upkeep? Only 128, only 28 more. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. Going to get more for not having them in the army anyway, so. Discount Flagellants. All right. Sorry, this has been pretty much 6-7 turns of a lot of empire building, but this is necessary because I have a feeling that like the next turn is just the next episode will be just non-stop action in the face of the orcs and then into the vampires, and that's going to be huge. Is getting people against the orcs to knock them out quickly, so that I don't have to deal with the empires and the dwarfs at the same. Or I'm sorry, the vampires and the dwarfs at the same time. Why am I saying dwarfs? The orcs, the greenskins. I'm like drunk. Well, I mean, they kind of look the same if you think about it. Just as ugly, smell just as bad. The only difference is that, I mean, like, greenskins are better at blacksmithing. Guys, it's a joke. They're not better at blacksmithing. For those of you who thought I was serious about that as a lore entry. Is undoubtedly few. No. Refuse this creature. A cloaked stranger from the mist-shredded land of Albion approaches with a request. He has a sinister aspect, but assures you that his intentions are good. Safeguard. Recent events have purified the lands. Yeah, absolutely. Send this dark emissary on his way. There is nothing in Albion for us. Let some other fool pay for this creature's shadow wall. That's cool. It should have said Shadows over Albion. That's the name of the campaign that they did, the summer campaign they did, that showcased Albion with a very limited roster. It added 2 units to them, or like the Bog Fen and like 2 casters, and the one caster was good, one caster was evil. It was a fun time.
My knowledge is yours.
These are 570 each. Take it. I'm sitting like debating if I want to put like a house on like a property in Monopoly. I could stand for more anti-large. Oh, dude, Averheim has been. They've flown the coop. Oh shit, dude, we have to put an end to these guys. Look at them. They're expanding all into the heartland of the Empire. Although the heartland is right here, but no, whatever. There must be a stop. One thing I just noticed is that Altdorf does not have a wall defense building. Usually the capital of a province does have that as an option. Okay, I think we're all good to go here. As soon as we recruit these, we can embark on our whatever quest for the Jade Griffin. And once we do that, we'll actually be able to summon up a warrior priest. Lucas von Wolfen looks sick. Look at that guy. Immunopsychology. Effective. Magic drop chance. That guy's pretty cool. So we'll have plenty of options there. And they'll come out. So he's already going to be rank 3. The Jade Griffin will make him rank 8. So he's going to come out so fat off the land. Oh, yeah. And Magnus Swaft needs to calm down there. Alright, again, guys, bear with me here. You gotta have these episodes of just pure empire building before you get to the real meat and potatoes. I am going to try to remember to put the actual name of all of the mods in the description here. We're using Dry Rains, Reskin Overhaul, Better Camera Mod, it's the building progression upgrade, so you can see the different icons I've got for my building units. We also have the Better Banners, I believe it's called. Cinematic battlefield effects, where it makes it so that if a cannon shoots, it'll have a lingering smoke effect, stuff like that. And the Empire, or the Officers mod, so it adds officers to every single unit, which is actually usually just a hero or a lord choice that corresponds with the unit type. So if it's like a melee unit, you typically have like a dwarf Thane in there. If it's like a dwarf warriors, like it just depends. What is this? Electric Greed. While the Emperor's armies march forth, our nobles barter with each other, claiming great swaths of land for themselves. Should the common man, the brave soldier, not have a farmstead on which to retire? So let's see. Leadership points 4. Victor Council Lesser will have more than enough. A new reign calls for a new approach. Take it from them, and distribute it among more deserving subjects. They rule. Fighting against man. I don't really plan to fight against man. That's okay with me. The politics of the Altdorf court are deep and complex. You will need the favor of both Graf and Noble in the campaign to come. Better to keep them on side. Let's see here. Let's go with... I mean, this is nice, but it's just leadership. All armies for 3 turns, and -2 to public order. Not cool. Let's go with the boost to treasury, because we're not fighting against other humans just yet. Use the hero to successfully perform an action against a settlement belonging to the following race. Undead. Yes!
The nation calls.
We'll do this. Damage the wall, 63% chance to succeed. We're doing it.
Onwards.
Hopefully with that guy. Hopefully Melissa Rotep, my fucking queen there. God, she's beautiful. She's like waiting for me. She's tempting me. I'm gonna calm down over here a little bit. But we'll have that happen. We'll get our priest in here, our warrior priest. Well, hopefully soon. We have to do a battle first, of course. Let's upgrade this to a town. Which one though, right? I'd say Isleheart, and we'll put a defensive building there. They're, I guess, the quote-unquote closest to attack. We'll upgrade for some public order bonuses. When does this upgrade? Oh, 4,000? We'll wait a turn then, I guess. I'd rather do the better growth, unlock some research. What does that research do anyway? Isn't that research for trade? Which y'all know I'm all about. Yes. Growth, income. Yeah, we'll do this one for sure. Yeah. It's going to be way better for our economy. I mean, if Volkmar the Grim is good to start trudging here. You have to decide really a target of what we should do. I think the right idea is to come like this. Snatch up these 3 territories. Maybe I should just go directly for Aberheim. Because if we go directly for Aberheim, We won't have to worry about splitting this with Weisenland. Isn't this Weisenland? Yeah, Weisenland. And these two will secure a province that we can use as a base into the remaining portion of Sylvania here. So I like that. So let's do... Who can I set a...
Sigma's will.
Hi, dude.
So, yes?
So...
The Empire. Come then. Only Sigma's god, Ulrich, can judge it well.
All right.
Remember, we have a non-aggression pact. Don't fight me. Weisenland, will you just let me do this, please? Oh, God, military access. What we have to do is the old shitty way.
I am Volkmar.
We get it. One of these didn't have the little thing on it. Good God, man. All this is just attrition city. So I'm sitting over here going, oh, okay, we'll want to use somewhere where we don't have to go. Oh, God, man. The only way to go through all this is through Nuln. Yeah, it's all attrition. Why is it so much attrition? Oh, that's right, because it's over 50%. So over 50% vampiric corruption causes attrition.
Ready.
Do you spread untainted yet? Do you spread untainted yet? Yeah. So what we can actually do is I can move here,
Sigma's will.
and then it should actually offset the amount of vampiric corruption here, the point that it will actually grant me it'll reduce the corruption here, which is pretty good. The real thing is going to be getting to Aberheim. You got to do that. You know, I could just say fuck it and go through here. They won't like it, but what are they going to do about it, yeah? I have a commanding mustache. It means absolute authority. Oh, God.
Sigma.
No, since we're not really yet to attack Aberheim just yet, we can stand to do this, I think. And offset their corruption. Well, let me see. Oh, no. I think that only works in your...
Blessings of Sigmar
Let's check.
upon you.
Yeah, it only works in a province you control. For me. Unless I'm, like... I could put the agents in there and I think it would work, but I think if it's the Lord, it won't work on this region. We're just going to have to risk it here. Because it's a pretty substantial, like, knockdown of the force of my army.
Who calls? What?
Why don't you like me, bro? Aversion. Treaties with Sterling and a great power.
Welcome,
what's
my
this?
countrymen.
Medium gift. A small gift. Of earth and water. Sorry.
Empire's blessing. Yes.
Give him 10. 10, whatever it's called, which should offset this. Ah, I'm sorry. Let's take a look at what it did. I'm always curious to see how much damage, like, that's only 10, so we offset it with that gift, so I'm fine with that. I've just always been curious as how much, like, quote-unquote,
Grant me strength.
damage that does.
Volkmar the Grim.
Volkmar the Hammer. Alright, so we're about to get into a pretty seedy battle here. I mean, look at these guys. They're already in bad shape, so hopefully this will be kind of a quick snatch and grab as we move through Aberheim. The vampire counts are having a war with the von Karstein, which is good, and the Tempelhof. So that kind of like keeps them contained while we... Oh no, trade dissolved between Paravon, because they were just destroyed! I hope it wasn't by Carcassonne. I hope Carcassonne's not just frothing for Empire beards over there. We come to claim your mustache. I work with a guy. He was like my fight instructor. So I am licensed, if you didn't know this, I'm licensed to fight with broadswords and rapiers, you know. So like the master of Ren fairs. But he had a voice that was like really deep like this, and he would always forget midway through a fight what the fight choreography was. Like, oh, come to my 3, come to my 3, oh, then 5. Alright, come around to my 4, Derek, it's 4. Alright, come to my 4. Oh god, it was so stressful fighting with him.
Instrument of Sigmar's will. Blessings of Sigmar
I think
upon
every turn I'm in their land, it does more, so we'll get out of that quickly. Aha! I come for Averheim. Okay, this will do. Zajar Backslider.
Seek out the heretics.
Not have walls. Well, of course it doesn't. Why would it? Why in pluperfect hell would it?
They will be judged.
Doesn't have walls. Doesn't have walls.
I will not obey.
You will do as I say.
Step to it.
Victor, you must be the king here. Captain.
Pick up the pace.
Oh, I can't because... Well, at least we'll get a good idea of what the hell the land's going on here. Alright, so let's get that. That'll put us in a really good financial situation here. And we are set to... What is this? Oh, it's a windmill. That's quite on fire.
The righteous hammer of Sigmar.
We shall put an end to this vampiric corruption in our lands. Yeah, if this guy just like assault a garrison, yeah, 51%. We do. Steal the technology at 51%. Okay, well, oh, both of those are a bit dodgy.
Yes. Following Sigmar's path.
Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is at the top of this next turn, we'll go ahead and end things. In our next episode, I'm not going to recap a whole ton because there's not much to have missed as far as like between this episode and the last. It's just pretty much a lot of campaign building and moving against... Oh, fuck! What is that? I hope that's for him to get over to the other land because that would put a huge dent in this whole thing. Rudiger von Leibowitz is going crazy. Rudiger. Rutabaga. Take a look in a book. Yeah, he's just going for... Why does that have so much chaos corruption? Holy crap. Yeah, put an end to that. Karaberg. So Karaberg has already taken over Karaberg. Never mind. I was thinking they had taken over Gorsil over there. But alas, they did not, my lords. I'm not really concerned about the speed, but I guess I don't want to worry about it. We will work on those as soon as we finish our building there. Okay, I think we're good.
Sigmar, grant me strength.
Yes, what we'll do is here, we'll actually end the episode here. And then next episode, we'll hopefully have, you know, the retaking of Averheim as we kind of reunify this, the Southern Empire, Imperial realms, which is kind of cool, right? We'll have this, we'll have the Reich, we'll have Averland in its entirety, and we'll, I don't know, maybe take portion of Wissenland. I hope that Wissenland will just push out and take this region back for themselves. And there's one thing I hate, it's like owning a portion of a region that I can't do anything with, so it's like kind of frustrating. So we'll see what goes on here, but as always, guys, thanks so much for watching here today. I'm looking forward to some fun, exciting, this is scary. I just realized there's a full stack right there. Looking forward to some fun excitement with this build as we do some more head-to-head challenge campaign lore videos. All sorts of good things coming up this week. But as always, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Take care and have fun.